Ladies and gentlemen of Raiders Nation, buckle up, because if you thought this season's been a roller coaster in the silver and black, today's bombshell from the gridiron just cranked the drama to 11. Imagine this, your offensive coordinator, the guy calling the shots in the huddle, tripping over his own shoelaces mid-play. Yeah, that's the wild tale unfolding with the Las Vegas Raiders, and it's got the whole AFC West buzzing like a hive of angry hornets. Welcome back to Raiders Report. I'm your host, diving deep into the heart of Allegiant Stadium, the Death Star itself, where legends are made and, apparently, playbooks get shredded. Let's hit the headlines first, folks. After just 11 games of what can only be described as offensive gridlock, think stalled semis on the Vegas Strip, the Raiders have parted ways with offensive coordinator Chip Kelly. You heard that right. The man lured from the college ranks with a kingly $6 million a year, the highest paid OC in the league, courtesy of a nudge from none other than Tom Brady himself. But here's the kicker that's got everyone from Oakland diehards to LA transplants shaking their heads. According to NFL Network's Tom Pelissero on the Rich Eisen show yesterday, Kelly wasn't just struggling with execution. No, he was straight up sabotaging his own calls. Botch tags on motions. Picture a receiver sprinting left when the QB's expecting right, leaving Aiden O'Connell staring at the line like, wait, what fresh chaos is this? And get this, multiple instances where Chip dialed up plays that weren't even in the game plan. Not installed. Vanished into thin air. If that's not a recipe for the Raiders' anemic scoring, dead last in the league at under 15 points a game, then I don't know what is. Now, let's peel back the layers, Raiders faithful, because this isn't just a firing, it's a full autopsy on a season gone sideways. Chip Kelly rolled into Vegas last offseason like a West Coast offense wizard. Remember his glory days at Oregon, lighting up scoreboards with tempo that made defenses weep? Tom Brady, our resident GOAT consultant with that sharp eye for playmakers, reportedly championed the hire, whispering sweet nothings about unlocking Davante Adams' inner supernova. Adams, that six-time Pro Bowler who's torched secondaries from Green Bay to Sin City, deserved better than this mess. But instead, fumbles in the film room turned into fumbles on the field. O'Connell, our young gunslinger channeling a bit of that Ken Stabler cool under fire, was left improvising more than a jazz solo at the Mint 400. And don't get me started on the line, those trenches, manned by beasts like Dylan Parham, crumbling under confusion that started upstairs. Tactically, it's a nightmare wrapped in a riddle. Kelly's signature speed-it-up scheme? It fizzled faster than a bad bet on the strip. The Raiders rank 30th in third down conversions, a brutal 32%, because when your QB's second-guessing the call before the snap, good luck chaining drives. Compare that to the Chiefs down the road, those smug red helmets converting at 45%, thanks to Andy Reid's clockwork precision. It's like pitting a souped-up hot rod against a bicycle with square wheels. And injuries. They've piled on like Raiders losses. Max Crosby, our pass rush poet with 14 sacks last year, nursing tweaks while the offense sputters. This isn't just bad juju, it's a betrayal of Al Davis's commitment to excellence, etched in our souls since the autumn wind first howled in Oakland '63. Flash back with me for a sec, because Raiders history isn't just trivia, it's fuel for the fire. Remember the '70s dynasty? John Madden barking from the sidelines, Stabler threading needles to Cliff Branch for those Super Bowl runs in '76 and '80? Or Marcus Allen's ground-and-pound poetry in the '83 blowout? That was excellence, baby, underdog grit from the black hole that turned rivals like the Broncos into punching bags. Fast forward to today, and this Kelly fiasco echoes the bumpy LA years under Art Shell, when promise met potholes. Statistically, the Raiders' 2025 offense mirrors their '04 disaster. 28th in yards per game, a far cry from the 4,000-plus yards Josh Jacobs and company churned in '22. But here's the silver lining, nation. We've been here before. Charles Woodson, that interception machine and Raiders lifer, once said after a gut punch loss, "We don't rebuild, we reload." Chip's exit? That's the reload button. Picture this fictional huddle chat I pieced together from the whispers in the locker room, straight from the heart. Aiden O'Connell, mic'd up post-practice. Look, Chip had vision, man, wild, Oregon Trail vision. But when you're calling a jet sweep that ain't on the wristband, it's like handing me a map to Narnia. We're Raiders. We adapt, we attack. Next guy's got to bring the fire. And from the fan side, I cornered a black hole regular outside the Death Star tailgate. Fired Kelly? About time. My grandma calls better plays after bingo night. Just win, baby. Give us that turf toe magic again. Even a made-up sit-down with Tom Brady. Hindsight's 20/20, folks. Thought Chip could spark the magic, but football's a team sport. No. Time for Antonio Pierce to steady the ship. So, what's next for our silver and black? With Kelly out, whispers point to a promotion for quarterbacks coach Mick Lombardi, son of that legendary Bill, mind you, to inject some family tree smarts. Playoff implications? Slim, sure. We're clawing at 3-8, 5 games back in the West behind Mahomes' machine. But snag a couple W's against the Chargers or Broncos in these rivalry bloodbaths, and who knows? A late surge could snag a wild card sniff, maybe even flip the script on the draft board. Expert take from my buddy over at ESPN, pure speculation, but gold. Raiders land a top 10 pick? Pair it with Crosby's chaos and Adams' hands? That's a contender by 27. Optimism, Raiders style, rooted in rebellion. Alright, nation, as the neon lights flicker over the strip and that pirate ship logo gleams defiant, remember, we're not just a team, we're a movement. Al Davis didn't build an empire on quitters. Tune in Sunday as we storm Denver. Watch O'Connell sling it, Crosby feast, and the faithful roar. Hit that subscribe, drop your hottest takes in the comments. Who's your pick for the next OC? This is Raiders Report. Commit to excellence, or get out of the way. Just win, baby.